Hello everybody, my name is Davis and welcome back to the video, and today we are here for another severe weather breakdown. Now we've got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight, including this tornado outbreak that will continue for the rest of the night. Extremely violent and deadly. It already produced several large destructive tornadoes. We're going to be talking about what's coming next and more. So let's go ahead and get right into it, starting off with the SPC outlook for the rest of the night, where we still have an enhanced risk of severe weather across portions of the Dixie Alley and portions of east central Louisiana, and then also portions of south central Mississippi. So let's go ahead and break down the threats that this brings. Now, starting off with the tornado threat for today, you have a 10% chance to see a strong, violent tornado in your town if you are anywhere in Hattiesburg, Brandon, Laurel, Brookhaven, Mississippi, or anywhere else in that yellow area with the circle line. Okay, you've seriously got to look out for that. We're going to see several more tornadoes likely for the rest of the night, potentially a strong tornado or two for the rest of the night as well. Okay, so you're really going to have to look out. Right now, we have 5 tornado warnings up at once. This is literally a peak of a tornado outbreak right now as I'm filming, okay? And it's probably not going to be anytime close to over by the time this gets uploaded. Damaging wind threat, okay? You have a 30% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles per hour or higher if you are in that red area, so look out for that. We are also going to see some more damaging winds tonight. We still have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect as well for portions of Simpson County and Smith counties in Mississippi for 1-inch hail and 60 mile per hour winds that will expire within the next couple of minutes, but we're still seeing some gusts over 60 miles per hour, so look out for that. Hail threat, you have a 15% chance to see hail of 1 inch or larger if you're in Natchez, Mississippi, Losas, Louisiana, Eunice, Louisiana, and Brookhaven, Mississippi. So look out for that as well. Like I said, that severe thunderstorm warning that we have left does have a 1-inch hail reading on it, and we've got several tornado warnings with hail on them as well, okay? Now, moving on to tomorrow, this outbreak will move off to the south and the east, more into the Florida Panhandle, southwest Georgia, and southeast Alabama. It will not be quite as intense as it was today, most likely, but you still have a 5% chance to see a tornado in your town tomorrow, anywhere from Mobile, Alabama, back up into Columbus, Georgia, okay? So look out for that for sure. Tornadoes are going to be a pretty big threat tomorrow, as the 2% risk is even larger than the 2% risk that we have today for tornadoes. So look out for that in that area as well. Damaging wind threat, you have a 5% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles an hour or higher in this whole line here, extending from Mobile, Alabama, all the way back up to Virginia Beach. So look out for that. And then hail threat, we do not have a hail threat for tomorrow at this time, but I could definitely see one developing with these storms kind of lingering into the morning hours. Going into Wednesday, we did not have a threat for severe weather. If I had to guess where we could get a marginal risk, it would be in portions of North Carolina, but I'm not saying that it's guaranteed or anything, and I don't think it'll happen. Watches, warnings, and advisories currently, okay? We still have a tornado watch in effect for portions of southwest Mississippi, central Mississippi, and then southeastern Louisiana. Okay, so you really got to look out for that there. More tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds are expected throughout the nighttime hours. This tornado watch will remain with us until 11 p.m. Central Time. There in the reds, you're going to be under a tornado warning. We're going to see lots of those for the rest of the night. Seek shelter immediately if you're in those. Almost every county that's still under a tornado watch right now has seen some form of severe weather, whether that be severe thunderstorms, flash flooding, tornadoes, whatever. Almost all the counties that are under a tornado watch have seen something like that and are likely to continue to see stuff like that for the rest of the night, okay? So definitely look out for that. Dark red, that's going to be your flash flood warnings, so don't be driving on roads if you're in those flash flood warnings, as that can be very dangerous with multiple inches of rain. We do have some winter weather advisories kind of scattered across the U.S. in the purple, and then some wind advisories and some red flag warnings in portions of North Carolina, the Cumberland Plateau, so look out for that. Now we're going to move on to the radar outlook for the next few days here, okay? So right now you can kind of see that we do have some storms still lingering here in portions of northern Louisiana, southeast Arkansas, west central Mississippi, okay? But if we go ahead and play this radar out into the next 6 hours here, this is in 6 hours from now, this is going into the early time hours tomorrow morning, okay? We can see that that line of storms will stay intense in between the Mississippi-Alabama border. Would not be surprised if that tornado watch got extended into there, so be aware for that. But either way, you're going to definitely see some strong thunderstorms in that area, so keep aware anyway. Then we're going to see those storms move into more of portions of northern Alabama and northwest Georgia as we get into the morning hours of tomorrow. Then we keep playing this out into like tomorrow night, and then kind of like Tuesday or Wednesday morning, we got some more storms kind of moving through the East Coast, maybe some snow in portions of the Northeast, so look out for that. And then we kind of go ahead and play this over the next few days. That system does leave the United States, and then we're watching for this next area of heavy rainfall and low pressure down in the deep south, once again in the Gulf of Mexico, likely to enter Florida sometime around the 24th or the 25th, potentially bring another threat for severe weather. We're also going to be watching this snow event that's going to be happening here in the mountains in that time frame, so look out for that. Play this radar out a little bit further. Many areas in the Midwest will get some snow, some of their first snow likely, but severe weather is kind of going to be off the tables. Maybe a little bit of severe weather down in southern southern Louisiana on the 27th, but we played out even further, and this severe weather threat does kind of leave the area. We are going to get some more snow in portions of the Midwest, so keep that in mind, as well as in the mountains. Oh, sorry, I choked there. But yeah, we go on and play this radar out even further. We can just see more rain and then some snow, okay? But severe weather is not really going to be a huge threat for the next several weeks, it looks like, so that's kind of nice. And then we get into early December here. We see a large system building up with some heavy snowfall and rainfall here in California. That's going to be it for today. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Remember, stay aware and be prepared for the rest of the night if you are in the Deep South, also into tomorrow morning and kind of like the midday hours tomorrow. But yeah, that's it for today. Peace.